Come on.
Be.
All right. Might work.
世間話はよそう。話すこともないのに必死に話題を探すなんて
Hold on.
滑稽だからね。
I know. Ah.
Be.
Quality.
言い方がきついかい？ただ本当のことを言っているだけさ。それを受け入れられない。
Oh, no, it really does. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like... Yep. There we go.
Be.
Oh, right. All right, there we go. Let's hit my knee. So I'm gonna, heal up, and then I think I'll just get on to the rest of the story. That's good, that's good.
Be.
That looks to... I have everything. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Hold on. Sorry, I lost my tracking. I need to... Okay, so if I'm gonna go back to... What was the original quest here? just picking up where I started, and then I sometimes just have a bit of a long break.
遅い。
Might apply well. I had to fix my audio quality. Fun. Alright, gonna participate in this trial. Oh wait, I forgot to put it back in English dub.
どうしよう。やっぱり全然わからなかったぞ。おい、それもそうだな。この世にありえない事件なんてない。そう緊張しないで。たとえ、私らです。ありがとな。幸運を祈ってるよ。
They let me, like, get out of this. Hold on. Nope, I don't think so. I messed up. They will not.
どう？調査の方は順調？
Oh, at least they have.
実を言うと、がっかりさせちゃうかも。いいえ、手伝ってくれたこと、すごく感謝してる。
君たちのその落ち込んだ様は何だい？まあ、当たり前とも言える。
I
罪ある
really
者から無罪の証拠を
I
見
need
つ
the
け出
English
すこと
dub
など
right now.
不可能だからな。
Not gonna go well.
だが、ここで止まってくれるなよ。君は僕が
双方が揃った。ではまず、はい。では被告人、君の証言を整理してみよう。マジックが始まった時、君は観客席側のマジックボックスに入って隠れていた。故に、犯行を実行できる。はい。それではフリー。
ああ、当然だろう。最初
You know
の
what?
日は
I'm just gonna
僕
put
が
it
つけて
on
やろう。
auto.
リネ君、
Hope for the
君は
best.
嘘をついている。君はホールジーをさらい、コーエルを殺害しようとしたのだから、長い間地下道や箱の中になんぞいられたわけがない。
それはあなたが僕を有罪だと判断したことに基づいて推測したに過ぎません。
そう。じゃあ、君は箱の中にいたとき、何か聞こえたか？
もちろん、耳を
I feel like as the traveler, we're just gonna win this trial.
それで時間を把握してサプライズを生み出すわけですから。
その他は印象的な物音とか
ありません。
しかしカウントダウンが30秒台に入った頃、会場には鈍い物音が響き渡った。誰もが聞こえていたはずだと思うけどね。
おい、なんかおかしいぞ。
Paimon still has the glasses. I realized when I got out of the trial, she still had them on.
あの時俺は箱の近くの席ではっきり聞こえたけどな。
あの天秤まさか。
The orchard.
翔くん、マジシャン本人の言葉を借りようか。瞬きのタイミングは慎重に選ぶことってね。
Excellent.
全員見ただろ。今のがまさにアリバイの崩れた瞬間だ。もちろん君のアリバイを崩すだけでなく別の武器も用意してある。僕はとっくに準備万全だよ。世の中には根拠のない自信というものは存在しないのさ。君とリネット
Okay,
君
that's
は
probably it.
ハウス・オブ・ハースの人間だろ。
You kind of just put him on for the trial. I may have just leaned way too close to the mic. Sorry about that.
連続少女失踪事件
Still
は
trying to.
ファデュイの仕業だったのか。なんか一番納得
I'm
の
still
答え
trying
だ
to
な。
figure out what to do.
じゃあ舞台上の予期せぬことも事故とは限らねえな。
一体何の関係が。僕とリネットの身分はこの
I don't
件とは
think she
無関
will.
係のはずだ。
確かにね。だったら皆の前であの1分間の出来事を思う存分最初から最後まで説明するがいい。今
It
の
just
君に
looked
とって
goofy
は
as heck, though.
疑いを晴らすのが最優先だ。言えないこと
It really
なんてない
does.
はず。まあ脚本がすでに矛盾しているなら話は別だけどね。
My God, Farina though with her JP voice is good
一
too.
応の旅人は何も言わなかったがとても驚いていたように見えた。次は仲間割れかな。楽勝すぎるね。こんな尋問に緊張して一晩中眠れずにいたなんて全く損したよ。やれやれ。
I don't want Farina now.
おいリネ、なんでそういうことを教えてくれなかったんだよ。
Okay, it's definitely gonna cough my words, but anyways.
フリーなどの
Like
が挙げ
problems
た2つの
will
観点に
be
ついて改めて確かめさせてもらう。歌劇場で鈍い音が聞こえたとき、君は箱や地下道にはいなかった。そして、君
Yeah,
と
they'll be
君の
there.
妹がハウス・オブ・ハースのものであること、それは事実なのか。
English voice right now. Come on. I don't usually like them, but I need to to follow along with the story.
私の質問に答えたまえ、被告人。
ごめん。はい、大審判官。すべてその通りです。
Oh, let's go with the Orchis.
ここまで来たらもう判決を下していいでしょ。どうしよ
どうぞ。
I have to go into my settings to change the audio files. But since it's kind of just in the middle of dialogue, I can't really do that, sadly.
では君の主張は。
そんな必要ねえんじゃねえの。もう決まってんだし。
弁護してくれる人まで騙すやつとなんかこれ以上話しても何も出てこないでしょ。
静粛
Oh
に
wow, that NPC was kind of pretty.
合理的な主張だ。これより休廷とし、1時間後、審判を再開する。
そんな事実を知ってもなおリネ君の弁護を続けるというのか。どうやら僕のお相手のプロ意識は想像を絶するようだ。僕の愛しい監修たちよ、勝利の喜びはもう少し心の奥に沈めておこうじゃないか。
Arena's gotta be one of my favorite Bokukos out there. She's got the tomboy
まさ
swag.
かそんなことまで水神様に掘り出されちゃうとはね。いや、困っちゃったよ。ごめんね、旅人パイモン。
ごめん。
Oh boy.
もうどこから突っ込めばいいかわからないぞ。あれだけお前らを信じてたのに。調査するときオイラたちの推理は全部お前らが犯人じゃないって前提の上に成り立ってたんだぞ。ひどい話はしたくないけど。
I just missed that they're from the Fatui or
怒ったからな。
申し訳ない。君たちが怒ってるのは分かってるけど、それでも僕の説明を聞いてほしい。君たちとファデュイの間には
you know what? I'm keeping it. Well,
いろ
I'm
んな遺
blocking
族
some
が
of
あっ
the
たって聞
the
いてる。
dialogue, so you know what? I'll probably switch it to
人の名前を
English
聞く
after
だけで
this.
不快だろう。だけどファデュイという組織はとても大きいんだ。
You're right.
思
Paimon
考界
did.
の方々は個性豊かで成し遂げたいこともそれぞれ全く違う。
今私たちは人を助けたいと思ってる。できるだけ多くの人を。
そう、この国とここにいる人たちが直面するかもしれない災難に対して僕たちは感情的な面では同じ立場のはずだ。だから身分さえ明かさなければ僕たちはとてもいい友達になれるかもしれないと思った。君たちに対して
Wow.
嘘をつきたくなかったからあえて隠すことにしたんだ。真実は確かに重要だよ。でも全ての真実
Oh
をい
wait,
つ
I
も明らか
remember
に
the
して
voice
しまえば
actor's name. It's
そうだね。
Hiro Shimono, or I think
だ
the
から
other way
君に
around
判
because
断してもらおう。
Japanese.
いや、もしも僕が君だったら僕もこのリネってやつは信用できないかもね。偶然の出会い。
Anyways, that dude's talented.
バデュイという身分。その上マジシャンとして人を欺く演出を披露するのが仕事だなんてね。でもそれでも僕を信じてほしい。少なくとも今回の事件の犯人は僕じゃない。
ごめん。でも許してほしい。そう言われてもな。そうだ、まずはお前の答えを聞いてからじゃないとな。オイラたちの信頼が欲しいなら全部素直に吐くんだぞ。
あもちろん何でも答えてあげる。僕たちはずっと輸出最低カーディナルがどのように機能し、なぜ自意識を持てているのか、
It's
な
gotta
ぜ全ての
carry out, I
罪状
feel
を正
like.
確に判決できるのかを知りたかったんだ。
It's always the
その
dialogue
後
that
調査を
carries
してい
out.
く中で有識の下にそのコアが存在していることを知った。その時から僕とリネット
Oh
は
yeah, 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 the voice
交
actor.
換ボックスのマジックを
I
考
kind of
案
have a
し
little
始めた
hobby
んだ。
where I sometimes just like to look up the voice actors and stuff.
そのコアに近づくためだった。
それが1分間も撮ってた理由か。
そうだよ。観客が60回のカウントダウンを終えるに
Yeah,
は
I'll see what kind of roles
お
they've
よそ
been in.
75秒
At
かかる。
least.
そして僕が向こう側のボックスに入るのには15秒あればいい。だから地下道に飛び降りた後は通気口から歌劇場の地下に向かい、コアのある部屋で調査をしてた。
その通気口はこのために地下道を作るときに掘られたの。
何にも。部屋について調査を始めようとしたら突然人の声が聞こえたんだ。あまりにもおかしい。当時その部屋にいるのは確かに僕一人だったはずなんだ。他の人が現れるなんてありえない。
These like uncomfortable
その声は
close-ups.
僕のことを知っているようで僕に話しかけようとした。慎重を期して僕は調査を諦め、すぐに元のルートをたどって戻ったんだ。そして戻るときに割れた花瓶と落ちた服を見た。でも残り時間は少なかったから
I was listening to my own voice, but it was kind of confusing me afterwards.
その後
Maybe move. Yeah, my tractor's gonna be happier this
殺
way.
人事件が起こったわけだ。
確かにそれならあの鈍い音が聞こえなくて。
もちろん予言のためさ。
Glad to have
予
you
言の危
guys
機に
here.
対応する
Thank
た
you
め
for
に
coming.
僕たちはこの国の全ての秘密を知る必要がある。
そうしないと
So I'm always worried about hitting my wooden table because it's very low to the ground and it just makes a lot of noise. Maybe wood is not the best. But it works for my PC setup at least.
本当に僕の本意じゃないんだ。でもさっきも言った通り、あとは君が判断してくれていい。ファデュイへの不信感から離れたとしても仕方ないさ。
お前が決めてくれ。お前がどう思おうと、オイラはお前についていくぜ。
そうか。
We'll defend you.
ありがとう。
チャンスを与えてくれて。
Yeah, I mean,
よし。
that's small enough.
この天秤がリネとリネットにとってかなり不利になってるってことだな。
Not like the hugest table, but it's like kind of rectangular. Has like, I sit on a very like, I sit on a chair that like kind of just goes on the ground there. I might just need to be more organized. Oh, yay, Lenny's statement. Okay, now I can change the audio. Oh wait, not wrong thing. Language, right. Yeah, I kind of set up a different pillow setting each time. Although I did laugh at that one joke that some VTubers kind of sit like a shrimp. I kind of do sometimes.
You think I've got a sharp
Wait,
tongue?
you see
I
that?
just
Hold
tell you
on,
like it
Paimon
is.
still has the...
If so-
She still has the glasses. Let's go. I don't think they're consistent, sadly.
Can't handle it. Maybe that's their problem.
Enter the trial. Let's go.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When
Evelyn.
last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina.
Yeah, I really do like his hair in the back there.
Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Okay, so I just have to reconstruct this. Got it. I can do this. I can do this.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation. He did not realize that this sound could be her. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out before making her change clothes. At this time,
I don't think that
Carol
happened.
arrived in the
I don't think
tunnel.
Lenny did all that.
That's
Did he?
so Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linny passed the And there you have it. That's...
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady...
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events.
Okay. I identify the loopholes here. Oh god, what do I hit?
Seems this won't produce...
I'm going for all of them, sadly. Okay. This one.
Seems this one.
Wait. Okay. Yes. Oh, there we go.
To Lenny, he...
Maybe the dress?
Hmm.
Nope.
Lenny
Thank you.
went to the...
There we go.
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation.
Wait, is that Ether
He
talking?
only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Oh shoot.
When the countdown started, but he immediately used it once he reached that area. He
That
had
it?
a voice. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again. And in order, finally, he reached the surface. And that...
Oh, okay. Come on. Thank you.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
I need a little snack with me for this.
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause
I guess we're winning.
disappearance case.
And this is, you know, I guess this isn't as bad like when I was trying to figure out some stuff with the Subaru quest, but
That's right, you
it felt a little too easy.
That's why they're
I still messed up.
to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Shoot, what do I,
That's right! Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Lenny had already entered the basement.
yeah, I would agree, it kinda doesn't really give you much of a, like, a consequence.
Has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lenny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The murderer was... Oh no. Her.
Halsey is the missing person and an...
Oh, shoot. I guess
the
this guy.
deceased's name is Cowell.
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Oh. Shoot.
No one entered or left. Linny was not in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both people. The deceased's name is Cowell.
Come on. Hold on. I am multitasking.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
I don't know, that's a thing.
No one entered. Linny was not in the tunnel at.
I have to put this in order.
May have come from a clash between the. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey.
I will take my time in this.
The deceased's name is Cowell. Halsey's clothing was. Linny was not in the tunnel at that. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that.
How come? And
the deceased's name is Cowell. Linny's.
Okay, so that.
It would have been tough for both people. No one entered or left. No one entered or. No one entered or left the.
Oh, okay, so I can't.
Halsey's clothing was in the.
Sorry about that.
Linny was not in the tunnel at the. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The deceased.
I'm hoping it
Cowell.
just gives me the answers here.
No one entered or left.
Wow.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring?
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider just like the trick as it
Wait, did I just messed up as many
the end result
times?
must have been utterly
okay.
different from the magician's initial.
If only we knew how Halsey. Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real.
Uh-oh. Let's see what Ortree's saying.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it play out. Hold on a second.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a. The deceased's name is It would have been tough for both people to fit into. The vase was not.
It's the
broken by
vase. It's the
chance.
vase. Okay, I got this. Yay! I got it.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water... Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about
Farina.
here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well.
I'm pretty sure people can turn into water in Fontaine.
Are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse,
No, we're not stalling.
I believe
Come on.
that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowell.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled
Oh, they did
separately.
like forensics and stuff. Sick.
The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's
What are you doing with, like,
likely
drug
that
dealers?
Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean...
Oh.
You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think we're doing good.
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Oh, now I can use that as a clue. Nice. Oh no, what other one?
The water from the I remember there was
I do
something
apologize. I
else
have some
within
chips and salsa.
seems like the hook rope was... Lynette was in the magic...
I'm gonna snack on. Why are they all wrong?
The deceased's name is Cap... The rope that held the water tank up was... The deceased's name is... The water from the primordial... I remember there was some...
Okay, so those ones are right then. Got it.
The deceased's name is Cowl. Linny's... Now it seems like the hook rope...
There's rope thing? Yeah.
Lynette was in the magic...
Boo.
The deceased's name is... The rope that held the water tank... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
Let's go. Oh my god, Paimon, no, that scared me.
In the original plan, Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top
Oh,
of the
cool,
box.
she's playing it out like a...
Balloon attached to the box popped. The water from the primordial sea
I don't know, this doesn't feel as
down and dissolve Halsey.
doesn't feel as engaging as when I used to play Danganronpa.
Break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But
I'm still stuck on Ultra Despair Girls though. The 4th level I cannot get past. I don't think I'll ever do it again.
To cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more
I did 2
confusing
games
pieces
and then
of
I was
evidence.
done. I'm just... Oh yeah, the archery's just moving.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing.
Yeah, different game. It's more mystery solving and stuff. Of murder cases.
What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
I kinda just like learning about the backstories of the characters though through hangout events.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well,
Oh, wow.
How wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you.
Wait, is this trial not going well again? What did I do wrong?
My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Farina, you brat.
Linny did not need to take part, having made modifications to the props beforehand. His accomplice Cowl, but upon his return, and cruel, ultimately, he knocked Cowl now, as much as I... Am I right?
Why not joining the Fatui?
We've used
I
up
don't know,
all
it'll
the
probably
evidence
be
we
some sort of
collected.
criminal somewhere.
Is this the end of the road?
Oh no. Paimon can't... seems using the...
I think we've all seen enough
Oh right,
now.
I have this on auto.
And we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, Navia has something.
Come on, don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linney, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense,
It's
miss,
this trick,
but
then.
miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again?
Man, this music is really good.
And wouldn't such a trick be the most
Nice
marvelous
waltz.
finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
Oh, another show?
Sorry for the interruption.
Whoa.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
Well, now she's being put on trial.
Underestimate us.
Lady, that's just terrible
Where
logic.
shall I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
What?
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes.
Oh.
I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lily
I'm still
Mann's
kind of confused by this trial. Alright, making sure I could do all of them now. Okay, I don't need... It's just gonna make noises. I'm so sorry. I have no clue what happened. Can you hear the volume just fine?
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
I mean, like, the background volume of the, oh, what's it called? The game. If you can hear the game, I can try to turn it up a bit.
The flower vase.
Alright. Thank you, thank you.
Lillian was afraid.
And it's instant. Having been selected out of the blue, her panic only intensified.
I don't like this as much. I don't know, it's just...
He did not know that, mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower.
When's the quest gonna get good? I'm bad.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Oh, okay, so it's just this thief lady.
That's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements?
Yeah, I'm winning, Farina. Beat that.
Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
Hi, Mustard. How you doing?
I have no
I'm so sorry for yesterday.
I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that.
I don't know if anyone can kind of just relate when you get into arguments with your fam.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual
the trial's going on. There's this thief lady that I guess killed the guy in the box or after that magic trick.
With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed,
and I guess this
Cowell
dude's
thought of allowing
bad.
the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the
What are
prepared
those?
hook on
I
a
still
rope
don't
through
know
the
what
gap
the
in magic
spinning,
box's door when
like
bringing
Wheel
the
of
young
Death
woman
is for
to
the...
said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope.
My thing
and
just
bursting
loading,
the
or-
balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into
Oh, so
the
this guy
magic
tried to
box,
kill
and
Lillian,
thus
okay.
became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
I don't know, that guy kind of deserved it.
As for Linny, he was in
R.I.P.,
the
dude.
underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yay, Lenny's.
While there is much in Lenny and Lilianne's
innocent.
conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
According to the Oratrice, I don't know. He won.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
I don't really feel like I deserve that though, because that was just really weird.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not
now
a
we're questioning
discovery,
this dude.
but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your
Oh damn, this guy's bad too. Okay.
Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed,
okay, so the
you
Fatui,
have
they just
become a
wanted to
liability
try to
said higher-ups,
put something
yes.
on the Fatui.
Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve.
I know, I was just stating the obvious.
It can also be
I
made
need
into
to
a
follow
potion,
along and
which, when extremely
multitask.
diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Oh my god. Okay, so I know, Neuvillettes' hair looks so nice from the back.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
I want to tug on
Shouldn't
the
have expected
ponytail.
any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Dude has a water clone. Be for real.
So, we're just going back now?
Oh, so. That problem solved. Wait, when do I have to see Child go into trial?
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
I know he got sent somewhere bad, whatever. So I guess we couldn't defend him.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after
Shut up,
you,
Lenny.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me.
I support the innocence of Child.
That was how Father,
we
whom
need
you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us
we
back
should sign
then
a
too.
petition to free Child.
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind
Yep,
hearing a
that's
story?
my father, my dad.
It's about my past. Back when our parents first died.
I don't know why I'm
Dad and I
thinking
were
of
left
that one
wandering
vibe where the
streets.
guys,
To survive,
where the guy's like,
I
"You are
took
my
to
dad," and that.
surreptitiously observing an older street
It's like the
performer who
dude
did
in the
magic.
bathing suit.
It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty
I feel like that
popular,
gives me the same
and
energy.
we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat
Oh, you
came
poor
to me
children.
and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was.
Boo-hoo.
After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home.
Yeah,
but
sorry,
she
I
did
still
not
have a
come back.
Nemo Traveler.
I
I don't use Ether because he's not Lumine.
The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift.
I wanted to put her next to my Wander so bad on like the little team display.
No. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care.
I could
their
maybe
ways of
just put
escaping
Raiden
the
up
eye of
there.
the law.
Call it a day.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of
Oh
that
no,
guy.
blood.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me
Jeez.
an offer.
I thought this was like a 12+ game.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles.
I didn't
But she
know
was
the
also
bottom
quick
of
to
Lynette's
destroy the
like
noble who had taken us
skirt
in at
shorts
first,
there have
giving
like
us back our
sparkles on them.
freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will
Okay,
always
Star Rail looks
defend
really
our
good.
homeland. To us orphans, the only
You know what?
connection we
I'm
have
just
left
gonna
to this
buy
world,
like
apart from our family, is
I'm just
our
gonna
home.
buy an account on Etsy and get Dr. Ratio from there.
Pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis. Everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
Since I missed him. I want another purple-haired
alright.
jerk.
I understand.
Please, MiHoYo.
The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing
Actually,
is
Scar
right.
is my...
If
Sorry.
you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me.
Scar
I will
has
do
more
my best
indigo
to
hair.
help you, as plain Linny.
Bye, Linny.
Oh, I guess it's still going. Okay, I can do this.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting
Okay,
closer to
so
solving
maybe
the serial
like
disappearances case, though.
8:35
so
or
too?
8:30. I might have to end my stream. Sorry, my stream. There we go. It doesn't pick up on the mic. Okay. Anyways. Oh, sure, you can cut off stuff, but then
What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been
I don't know
cold
where
for
I'm hitting,
decades
like, at the...
And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Huh.
My piano class is at 8:30.
Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Yeah, we did good.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, should
Why
we
is
have
it
a
not...
farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as
the
partners?
Taylor Swift jokes between her and Navia.
Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a
I don't think I
proper
can,
ending to
but
every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
I don't really like her, but
anyway,
hey.
it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer?
I don't know, I feel like
we'll
Geo
make it
is not the
just in
strongest
time for
element.
Alright then, let's have our farewell meal!
Uh-oh, I got... Don't make me do stuff. You're so mean. Oh wait, I can collect commission. Yay! Thank you. Oh wait. It... What? My neck. Actually, I like the way the hair moves. Okay. I don't want to go to a hotel somewhere. Eat the free mouse. No, I don't want to do an event.
Those two people over there? Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer.
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria look after the cats, check up on.
I don't
That
care.
doesn't solve our biggest. They're sure to get.
Well, panicking.
Hi, Rosaria, and hello to you. Sounds like you're all our cat
Not
saviors.
after.
They've appeared. Saviors? I'll try to keep it. I thought it
Not
would
doing
be
this.
the sisters over.
I wouldn't exactly.
I want my commission.
What? No, I've got the mean. They're always hissing and.
The cats are.
Help! Huh. That's why we can. She did get. We had just wrapped. Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord. Well, that's true.
Cats.
Like, that's all we need.
Feel free to. This Aaron might.
So. Well, I get.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I finished that entire quest on my account and my friend's account that I stole.
Thank you for completing today's
Good. Maybe it's because it hits the. Okay, it's vibrating off the mic, and maybe that's why it's making mumbly. Hey, more diamonds? Okay. I'm just gonna fight the sister. See if I can match up. Oh. Imagine if there's. Who else can I fight? Fight Senior. I know. Hold on. Child. Beat up a child. I have everything. I don't like the idea that one day, like, the stuff that I worked hard for just years. Stuff is moved on me. Glad for your Zhao. It is weekly thing. Oh, okay. Oh, just beat him at 70. Maybe I can just help out if I can for people who need it. Please!
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Ah, I like the color contrast. Oh, someone else is coming.
State your business here.
I don't like that
Cleo
dude.
is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show you?
Someday Scar will be as tall as this guy. Hi, Mustard. Have a good one.
Explore inside city wall. Thy woe.
Oh yeah, no, he's tall now. Oh wait, is that like the white tassel they have? I just realized that. That's cool. Dude, why did you just hit me?
Do you want to come fish fry?
Yeah, I can fly. He goes around. I can also like kind of. I can also go fast.
One with nature.
That guy just. I don't know. I think he's Canadian. Kazuha is Canadian.
These bombs, so heavy.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
The character voices are weird in English. Not used to them. Person trying to. Okay, we're all ready. Kadehara Kazuha is Canadian because of the maple leaf, and kind of like his setup there. No, he's like white and red. That's like the Canadian flag right there. Hey, Mashichu. Frick.
Squall Fury.
Got hit.
The fun is over.
Dude, you didn't stand a chance.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. The voice actor. Oh, hit the table again. I mean, you don't know. I guess there's anyone that could be Canadian. Cat, that's not the cat, not Dude, hey. Get rid of that. Alright. Thank you guys for seeing that odd trial on Genshin. It was nice chatting with you guys. I hope you have a good one. I guess I'll stream more afterwards.